Hey, hey, hey! Welcome in, Cakers. Today is Team Wars. So we need to jump into that Team War battle arena and try to get these victories under our belts. Let's go. Time to do it. So we're going to search out that first opponent. We're going to go in there with our head held high, with our chin up, and with our towel. We got our integrity today. Let's do it, my cake family. Hope everybody else has done very well with their team wars and that they've had a good time while they were doing it. Let's see here. We got Elsham 247. Let's do it, my friend. So this looks like a perfect time to start out with the Clyde lobster. And of course, it's going to hit that Awesomeo. We'll get that Sexy Nun Randy out there on the field next. Here comes that opponent, Sexy Nun. Get that little minion out there. Ooh, we see the opponent is playing the Mephisto. Let's go ahead and get that poison cranking, y'all. We'll get Medusa out here on these little rats. And we'll get the towel right up in front here. We'll let Hermes Kinney come in and do his job. We'll get a Butters onto that Hermes Kinney. And we'll let these units march up to that new kid. So here comes the lobster. Hits that Butters. Let's make sure we got Awesomeo up in front, protecting that Medusa baby. The towel also making things a little difficult here. We're going to go ahead and drop those rats. We'll let that Mephisto take out all those critters. Meanwhile, Medusa baby. Meanwhile, the Awesomeo are going to get in there, get up on that new kid. So we need to poison that Mephisto. And we're going to send in the Hermes Kinney on this level 4 Awesomeo. We should be able to do alright with the rats there. They are chipping away at that Medusa. Let's go ahead and use that Hallelujah right quick. That poison came in and dampened up the situation. Hermes Kinney in for the block. But we got our opponents up there. We got our Medusa baby locked on new kid. We got our Towelly up front against the towel and the astronaut Butters. Here comes that Clyde lobster. Let's get those rats up there. Get that Clyde knocked down if we can. Let's keep these units just marching up there at that new kid. We'll get the bomb master out there throwing some bombs. We'll always say good game. We always say well played. So Cakers, that's one match down. 3 more bars onto the cake scoreboard. Let's see if we can grab 3 more bars and another victory here. I think we give it a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi count, and then we push that play button. So we search out that opponent as always before we find ourselves in that battle arena. From time to time, this can take a few moments, but we got 2 quick opponents found, and quickly we find ourselves right back into the battle arena. Let's do it, Cakers. Still waiting for that opponent. It gets scary when this starts happening. That laggy stuff or the opponent has left the match type thing. Oh wow. Yanko Fabian from Free to Play Wales. This is not going to be a fun match, but we'll do our best here. Those Free to Play Whales always come out to say how you doing. We'll get that Clyde on that first target. It's a towel. So we'll see that Awesomeo come out to play here in just a little bit. We definitely will. Here's that Awesomeo. We'll get ours running as well, so we can keep things nice and even. So the towel and the poison go to town. The Clyde gets to charge up just a little farther. We see that big old Mephisto come out to play. Let's get that poison cranking. And we'll also get that Randy ready. Ooh, here comes the Clyde giving everybody the big old boost, or the Kyle rather, giving everybody the big old boost. Let's towel this for a moment. As you see that nice little heal card coming into play as well. We can't put those rats out just yet because we have so much going on against us right there with the Mephisto in the sky. So this bar falls onto the ground, but we still have a pretty good opportunity to come back from this one, Cakers. Puts that lobster out on the Medusa Bebe. Couldn't get any finer than that. So the opponent's got a good stall going on right now. Of course, they're going to stall out and wait on that energy over there for as long as they possibly can. And we've not really got too many great units here to help us out. So we're going to send in those towel killing devices there. And the rats come out to play as well. Ooh, a Mr. Hanky. I didn't even see that Mr. Hanky. This is getting serious, guys. The Hermes up on the new kid. Oh my. We are falling steadily behind right here. Here goes bar number 2. Oh goodness. Bar number 2 falls down, and the sexy nun Randy is still up in our face. This looks like it's going to be a good game for the free-to-play whales. That boosted Kyle and the Hallelujah combination, just too much to get around. And the Terrence Mephisto just cleaning up the house. But always a good game and always a well-played to that opponent. Good game and a well-played opponent. You took it to me there, Mr. Whale. One of these days, I'm going to have enough underneath my belt to be a whale. Well, it's going to be several days, maybe a few thousand. But, you know, that's still one of these days. So into the next match we go, Cake Fam. We got to hit that play button and keep on cruising. We got to try to get ourselves one more clean victory after getting beat up by the whale. A nice card rotation in that last match with that whale being able to put that Osimo down after that poison from the Clyde. A slow, steady march up onto my NK with the Mephisto in the sky. Made things a little difficult. So the opponent starts out with a sexy nun Randy. We'll get that towel on the field. We'll let that poison come out and whack that towel in the face. We'll get this fat box of Osimo getting ready to get things started. Here comes a Nathan. Going to be putting bombs down into the sky. Here comes that poison, making things a little bit more difficult for my units back there. Got to wait for Nathan to get that bomb toss, and we send in the butters. The opponent can react with a towel and just spend and spend and spend. So that bomb's going to do some damage there on those rats. And we'll go ahead and get this Hermes Kinney onto that silly little Nathan over there. So as you can see, the opponent is chilling back now. Gotta save up some energy here. We got the units just beating away on them. We're going to go ahead and hallelujah this up while Osimo is the one taking the brunt of this damage, so that way that Medusa can stay alive. So let's get this Clyde running. Get that poison on that Osimo if we can. And the Butters comes out to put the hurt down on the Medusa Bebe. The poison comes out to make things just as sad as they can be for a person like me. But that poison is doing its job on the Osimo. The towel doing its job, allowing things to stall and slow. We'll have two little assassins going up there at that new kid pretty quick here. Level 6 rats. Oh my. We do not have a level 6 rats. We only got the level 5 rats. So the opponent here going to have a big golden opportunity to try to get up here at this new kid. We have got to put a stop to him hitting us real quick. So the poison comes out and gets the appropriate unit. We'll take that on Nathan. And then we'll get this lobster of our own running. Put the freeze down on these guys here. We'll get this Medusa behind that Osimo to start trying to help out with that towel. Here comes the big old poison. We got Nathan locked in. And the opponent plays the Osimo for the block. Let's see if Hermes Keeney, can you get the job done, my friend? No job done there, but hey, always a good game and always a well played to the opponent. We grab ourselves one more bar. These are some tough matches with everybody running Osimo. Not too many Zen Cartman out there, but a lot of the times you want to consider those lower cast energy cards, you know, just for energy in general, just to be safe with having a good amount of energy. But seems to be that the ice from the Osimo is just too fantastic for some cards to handle today. So Caker's right back into the battle arena. We need to go ahead and get ourselves as many bars here as we can. So RNGesus, we had that conversation earlier, my man. If you're still down for the get down, you know, give me some good card rotations here. And let's give me some kind of a nice opponent. Somebody to powwow with. Absolutely. Cakers, we got our vape pen towel today. We hope you didn't forget to bring your towel. So we got to start out with a towelly here. We'll let that towelly come in. Oh, goodness. Now I feel sad. Now I just feel very sad. But unfortunately, that's the way the matching system goes sometimes. As you saw, I got burned by that free-to-play whale. And now we got a little bit of craziness going on here as well with some low-level cards. So we got a slow march going on, going over there to that new kid. Let's get these rats out here if we can on that Hermes Keeney. Definitely don't want those Hermes Keeney, or those Cyborg Keenies rather, taking over too many of our field opponents, our cards. So MC there on my tank is going to be just fine. We'll let that tank march over, maybe even put a freeze. Let's see, we got that tank right back. And a Gizmo, oh goodness. A level 4 Gizmo, so he's not playing around. I mean, that's a pretty serious Gizmo. So we got to spend and spend again to get up there on that NK. But we'll let Osimo take the brunt of these zaps. And then we'll go ahead and grab this next bar right quick if we can. We'll get a Hallelujah out here so that Medusa Bebe can keep playing. And we'll get Butters up there on the towel. We got to keep that Cyborg Keeney at bay though, so we need those 3 points for those rats. Comes the twerk out to play, making everybody a little bit more speedy. But unfortunately, again, with just such drastic card levels, as you can see, gets a little angry out there in the field. But we always say good game. We always say well played to that opponent. So Caker's not too bad. You know, we ran into one whale out there, and he held us down and pushed our face in the yellow snow. But, you know, we held a bar in that one, so I consider that a minor victory for myself. And, you know, we come out with a score of 97 points, so not too bad there, considering we faced against a big free-to-play whale player. So always much love, much respect to those free-to-play whales. You guys are an inspiration. I see what you have, and I aim to be it someday. Cakers and cake. Hold on. Cakers and Cake family, we always want to thank you as well for being a subscriber, for coming over here, clicking that like button, tapping up on them comments, and just participating overall on Rusty Horse channel. So much love and so much cake to each and every one of you folks that do that. If you're new and you want to get in on this little tiny fun time we have here, well, you know how YouTube works. Click that button, come on back and see us again. When you come back on that flip side, Cakers, always bring that towel. Let's powwow. Let's get that towel under our belts. Let's get those high fives and those free hugs passed out. Cakers, we always want to see you on that flip side. And until then, we're always going to tell you, don't forget to bring your towel. Keep on smoking. And remember this one. Peace, 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 peace.